office responded to the documents that you've released, calling them bizarre allegations or ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction. What is your response to the former president?
Well, you know that Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, is now saying that Barack Obama, her exact quote, there is irrefutable evidence that Barack Obama was involved in the scandal to pin a Russia collusion hoax on Donald Trump, while it was basically him doing the Russia collusion hoax. Here's Tulsi talking about Obama's reaction now. So basically, Tulsi lays out the claim. Obama went on Twitter, basically dismissed it. Here is Tulsi's then response to that.
President Obama's office responded to the documents that you've released, calling them bizarre allegations or ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction. What is your response to the former president?
They're doing the exact same thing that people like Senator Warner are doing. He was the head of the Intelligence Committee at the time. They would have to admit and actually address the details of their complicity in this, or their absolute failure in conducting the most basic responsibilities of, again, asking, where is this intelligence coming from? What are the sources? What proof do you have of these of this high confidence assessment? Remember, John Brennan and James Clapper at the time assessed, and James Comey, with high confidence that Russia aspired to help Donald Trump win the election in 2016, when there was no credible intelligence that actually reported that. So President Obama's very carefully worded response that came from his office, again, deflects away from addressing any of the truth that was revealed. Right. Senator Warner refuses to speak the truth about how one of our whistleblowers came forward and approached his office numerous times about what had actually occurred, how he wouldn't go along with this fake intelligence manufactured report, was sidelined because of it. And guess what? Senator Warner's office wouldn't even give the whistleblower an email address to send his evidence of this, the treasonous conspiracy that we have now released to the American people. So the complicity, the deflection, and the silence of politicians, of the mainstream media, and of those directly implicated into this speaks volumes.
I mean, there's a lot there, and I'm scribbling like treasonous complicity. That's powerful. The statement she originally said, irrefutable evidence. And what she's saying there is that these guys who all claimed, and we all remember it, right? I know we forget everything very quickly in the age of the internet, but we all remember it was Russia, Russia, Russia. I mean, it was basically why they tried to impeach Trump the first time, and that Donald Trump Jr. had lunch with a Russian agent on the Upper East Side, like all just absolute insanity. But the real sort of, if you're trying to whittle it down, so what is the thing, right? Well, what is the thing that we can all sort of look at? Basically, you have guys like Clapper and John Brennan, who we'll get to in a second, and some of the other intelligence officials, basically all saying that with high confidence. This was their assessment based on nonsensical documents that either do not exist or that they fabricated, or the Hillary Clinton campaign fabricated with the Steele dossier, that with high confidence, they believed that Putin was trying to hack the election for Trump, except it was not true at all. And that's what Tulsi is exposing right now. There is a reason that Donald Trump is not in jail.